Let's try that again. Alright, it seems to be connected. Right, we seem to be live. I'm just going to share this quickly on Twitter and then we will start. Alright, there we go. So, we will be playing Little Hope by the Dark Pictures. And for once I'm going to be using a controller because I played the same authors also made please reconnect the controller. Yeah, great. First time doing a controller on the PC and doesn't want to cooperate. Wait, you work? There we go. Because I played the same authors made Until Dawn and Man of Medan, and judging by those games, and I believe this is going to be much better played on a controller than on a keyboard and mouse, even though I'm a die-hard keyboard and mouse fan. So without further ado, let's hop into this. Play alone. New story. I also don't usually use a face cam, but I wanted to try that for this particular game. Let's just hope that this controller doesn't disconnect again. It is an Xbox controller that I hooked up to my PC. Little Hope. Roadside diner. Looks like a train. I hope the audio is okay. If there's any mishaps there, please let me know in the chat. But I hope that both microphone and game audio is sufficient. And hopefully more than so. Very dark. Oh, so what was that bus doing out by the diner, like far, far away in the middle of nowhere? What seems to be the officer problem?
Thanks for pulling over.
Well, you
Something wrong?
We got a problem up ahead. A big accident. We've had to close the road.
All right.
We're diverting all traffic through Little Hope. You okay, buddy? You seem a little confused.
Yeah, why is it called Little Hope? Sounds weird.
Fine. I just want to get these folks to where they need to be.
There are people?
I doubt a short delay will trouble them too much.
I thought the bus looked very empty.
Head up the east road. takes you straight through Little Hope. Adds almost no time to your journey.
Looks like a very big and fast road, so... Like, thank you for pulling over. Like, of course we have to pull over. It's the cops. What would happen otherwise? Giving chase and arresting us for not obeying. Creepy jingle. Looks very nervous.
That chip any harder, it'll wear away to nothing. How long have you been sober?
A few days shy of 3 months.
Impressive. I heard the first 90 days are the toughest and roughest.
I know it doesn't add up, but I get something from holding on to this.
We're going the wrong way.
It's fine, just a quick detour.
It's not fine.
Calm down. It's all okay.
Oh, please, John, could you not patronize
Can you
me?
keep it down, please?
Spooky ghost girl. Because she just vanished. Ooh, death. I heard because in Man of Medan and Until Dawn they had this ooh death song at the start, and I could hear the jingle for that right there. Nice song.
Stop it, James. You know I hate it when you don't take the things I say seriously.
Come on, sweetheart, I do. I just had a rough day today.
Can you believe they are at each other again? I can.
You're drunk. What a surprise.
I just caught the game with the guys, honey, that's it.
That's not it. Never is.
There's talk. Some of us may be losing our jobs. The
You've
factory...
been saying that for years. I'm more worried about Megan.
What's wrong with Megan? She looks okay to me.
Everything looks okay after 10 beers. Reverend Carson held her back after prayers today. It's 4 weeks running. She's not right. It's serious, James.
You worry too much about that kid. I can't deal with this right now.
Another surprise. You can't deal with anything. When would be the right time?
You're making a mountain out of a molehill. Getting yourself worked up for nothing.
For nothing? Single-handedly keeping our family together is
Family?
far from nothing in my book. I could use a little help.
Maybe if we'd had kids of our own, none of this would be happening.
That's a real low blow. Don't you get how tough
You're
this
not
is
the
for
only
me?
one feels pressure. The factory situation is serious, Anne. Real serious. Not right now.
Shh, there are children in the house. They pick up on much more than we would suspect. You're making them feel like shit right now as well.
No way.
Sounds like she was adopted. Poor girl. If we had children on our own. Anthony Clark Family Home,
Danny's
Massachusetts.
She always is these days. At least one of us is out having a good time. Give her a break.
Hi, Alex.
I'm worried about.
I'm very good. How about you?
It's no good for her. All that new age bullshit. Reminds me of some creepy cult.
He came in last week. We shot the breeze a little bit. I like him.
That one's a classic. Legendary vinyl. Quit pawing at him, will you?
Completely mesmerized.
Hey, Bigfoot, mind the goddamn vinyl, will you?
Yeah, it was an accident. We don't want to be rude.
So tough on her. It was an accident.
Everything Megan does is an accident.
Calm down now. Oh, that's good to hear, Alex.
Damn ice.
That makes it sound like I'm in for quite some scares.
I'm going to start climbing through the window unless that door gets fixed.
Oh, so such rude attitude. I mean, annoyed attitudes
How's things?
throughout.
Let me guess. He's been pumping iron again?
They've been at each other's throats since Dad got home.
What's it about this time?
He's been drinking.
Dad's been drinking. Who could have guessed it?
They're always fighting these days. Getting predictable. Like a record that keeps playing over and over.
Dennis, for the 10 millionth time, will you shift that shit of yours up into the attic?
Some respect. This is a valuable, rare, and sought-after collection.
That's quite a collection there.
I think she was a Marine sergeant of past life.
It's curled up his eyes.
Dennis being, well, say nothing, I don't know.
I really don't give a rat's ass either way.
Don't want to get too involved into that negativity.
Hey, Dennis. Hey!
Not now, sis. I'm busy.
Not a sturdy... Oh! Not a sturdy ladder in it, yeah, I was about to say.
Crazy.
Well, don't blame your balance on her. Oops.
Jesus.
There's something wrong with that girl.
Sweetheart.
I heard you talking about me.
Not now, Megan. I'd like to have a bath in peace. Take a break from this madhouse for a while.
This one big old key. Must be a very old house.
Maybe you should talk to Mom and Dad.
It's not a great idea for me to get involved. You know what I'm like? I just upset someone.
This sounded more serious than the usual bullshit. They were talking about Megan. She's done something bad.
I can't say I'm surprised. There's definitely something off with Megan.
I don't get why everyone keeps picking on her.
Is that the little
Okay,
girl?
Mr. Shining Knight in Armor.
Bad with names.
Where's the little princess anyway?
Let's go check on her, just in
Megan's
case.
gone upstairs. Maybe you could go check on her? If you
Oh.
don't have other plans?
I was thinking we,
I'll
but
go find her.
yeah, okay. I've seen this actor somewhere. I believe in Midsommar and plenty of other movies as well, but I can't quite. I wanted to say, but I wanted to wait until after a running cutscene. Alexander is who got me this game for Christmas, so thank you, Alex. And being the youngest is rough. I was youngest whenever we gathered with extended family. Yeah, I don't have brothers or sisters, so well, actually, a funny thing, I don't want to drift too far into this, but in the recent years, I learned that I have a few sisters. Up until that point, I thought I was an only child. I never knew my parents, so there's some complications about that. But yeah, I'm not going to drift too much into that. So I can't quite relate on the feeling youngest. But it would have been nice to grown up with siblings, I think. In time with heartbeats. Okay. It changed to why. It changed to why.
You need to keep an eye on your little sister. Mom is real worried about her.
Why would we sneak in though? Tanya's checking on her though.
It's okay, Dad. Tanya's checking on her right now.
You want to try raising a family like this? The devil himself would struggle with you guys.
He's drunk. Let's be patient. Check on Tanya.
Tanya. You up there? How's Megan doing?
Lots of walking around.
Don't know, haven't seen her yet.
Keep it down, will ya? Trying to sleep here.
Now you've done it. Sleeping Beauty waits.
You don't sleep well when you're drunk anyway.
Megan.
Relax, I'm on it.
As in, you usually don't sleep deep.
Quit yelling for a couple of minutes. House could use some quiet.
I'm not gonna say anything to that. And I don't want to aggravate him either.
Keep that up.
Killer joke, funny guy.
What's all the noise about anyway?
Just checking in with Tanya and Megan.
Good luck with that. Megan's a handful.
So I'm very bad with names, but I'm gonna assume Megan was the youngest. The one who was a bit creepy. Suddenly she appeared out of nowhere, and she was also so mesmerized about this one TV show or game or whatever she was doing on the TV. When we're gonna go upstairs to... There's a point of interest by the door. Let's have a little stroll around them. Quite the old-fashioned house. There's the kitchen. What's this? Megan Clark. Pupil name. I'm not so very good with the English name language, but I believe pupil is what you call young students, like very young students, primary school and so. Oh yeah, in English-speaking countries you usually have letters for grades, don't you? We use numbers here. 1 through 6, well 0 through 6, and here it's C, D, F. I believe F is fail, which is also why it's red. There's also an E, which is almost fail. English, reading. You have your separate grades for reading and writing and spelling even. Like, I get the big subject like English, math, history, but well, another thing is that we were never graded during primary school. The grading started at secondary school for us, which is around the time when you become 14-ish. Wait, let me have another look at the attendant. No days present. Oh, number of days present. Alright then.
Anthony, where the hell are you?
Oh, sorry.
Anthony, where are you, goddammit? Anthony, I'm getting really pissed off. Anthony, I swear if you don't answer me.
I saw her behind me.
You could be right about my family.
Who are you speaking to?
I think so too.
Tanya, what's going on?
That little brat locked me out. It's fucking crazy.
I was wondering why you were standing outside. Oh no, we're gonna have a
I'll
fire.
let you back in. Go easy on Megan. Hold on.
Everyone assumes it's Megan, but I think it's this unseen force. Like with the ladder.
Shit! Megan! You in there?
Oh god, and Dad's drunk as well.
The kitchen's on fire!
Are you fucking serious?
The house is gonna be on fire very, very quickly. The rest of the house, that is. Yeah, dead drunk. He's gone for if we don't get him out that quickly. Oh, and she's having a bath.
Anthony, help!
Anthony!
How long were we in the attic? It was just supposed to put some stuff upstairs. Yeah, he had a lot of alcohol still in his stomach, which was waiting to take effect, I guess.
I can't breathe.
Where the blood? What happened? This wasn't smoke. And she's... Okay, Tanya, you're on your own. You just jump down.
Hold on! I gotta get Megan out!
You can easily climb down from there. The little girl is in the house. She's gonna burn to death. I gotta help her. Oh no, speaking of burning to death, I was too late. Don't go back in. No. What the fuck? Climb down. Jump down, whatever. Okay, you can't blame that on me. You can't blame that on me for not helping her. You could have jumped down. I don't care if you would have bruised your leg. What is that shit? Okay. Quite a Final Destination vibe from this. Why is that in my hand?
What have you done? Mom, stop!
What the fuck? I mean, maybe from the stove and stuff for preparing the food, but... Oh, smoke make your lung bleed. Okay, I actually didn't know that. Special lessons help with spelling. Oh, okay. I was... spelling was one of the things which I didn't need help with. Was one of my stronger sides when I was younger. But I started struggling a lot with school when I was around 14 years of age. I struggled a lot with English spelling though, not with Norwegian spelling. But I still did more. I still did better than average in the classes. But I actually didn't know that smoke could make your lungs bleed. That's new to me. But we learn something new every day. And yeah, I recently played Man of Medan. This is the same intro, I see. I don't remember much of math when I was in primary school. people always told me, because I was failing and almost failing at math later, and people, are you kidding me? You were so good at math at primary school, and I'm like, I was?
Hello. And welcome. I don't believe that we've met before, have we?
Not on PC.
No matter. Welcome to my repository. I am the curator, the guardian of all these wonderful stories. And I have a very special tale for you to tell.
Why is there a skull on the desk? Are you Hamlet? Nice symbols on the books. Ah.
Disconcerting, no? I'm sure there's nothing to worry about. This particular story isn't fully fleshed out. It's only part written, and the choices you make will complete it. The fire. No, there was nothing you could have done about that. What's happened has happened. Or has it? Anyway, look to the future, I say. Life's but a walking shadow, eh? You are about to enter a confusing, perhaps disturbing world. How disturbing might depend on what you choose to believe, and how confusing on the path you choose to take. There are an infinite number of directions in which one could travel. We seldom have all the information that we'd like, but we have to choose our path nonetheless, and hope that we get the clarity and the outcomes that we want. As in life, your decisions will matter. The choices you make will affect others. You've seen how the story starts. So much death. How many more deaths is entirely up to you. It depends on the decisions that you make. What are you? Rational? Emotional? Do you trust your head or your heart?
Good balance, I would say.
There is no right answer. Sometimes one is best and sometimes the other.
It's called a dilemma, I suppose. Two evils.
To thine own self be true.
It looked like you were welcoming someone.
I'm here simply to record what you do, not to help you. I'm not supposed to interfere, you see. Not my place.
Okay.
But I am apparently allowed to share wise words from great storytellers that have gone before, where I feel that that would be appropriate. Oh, one final thing before I let you go. There are pictures in Little Hope that will, if found, show you a vision of a possible future, something that may or may not happen. Use them. They might help you. You have a funeral to attend. Off you go.
Oh no.
Have fun.
I just was at a funeral in real life very recently. I do enjoy a good funeral, what? He said that. He said that. But yeah, when he said, I don't believe we met before, and I said not on PC, it's because I played Man of Medan recently. And it's the same, well, storyteller, basically, in that game. This is the first time I played this game. In Until Dawn, there was some, not the same one, but someone similar.
Understand why this tragic accident happened, but we can take comfort from the knowledge that the family are together for eternity in God's loving embrace.
I am sorry for your losses. But as a storyteller, I quote the storyteller, he said there was little I could do about it. Don't blame me. I did my best, I feel. I thought she would just jump off that goddamn veranda thing. I mean, you would go in for a little girl too, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you? I mean, the other one was already outside. Andrew, you're still alive. You ran into the fire. But college student, okay. Oh. What? Oh, we were a passenger. Taylor. John, college professor.
Where the hell's Daniel? I can't find him.
I don't know. Ugh. Instead of goofing around, you want to lend a hand here?
So I guess this happened after the fire. What do you want me to do?
What do you want me to do, John?
Call for help, if you can manage that.
Oh, no need to be snarky.
I already tried one.
Gotta lead with a good example.
I'm on it.
It's so weird playing with an Xbox controller on the PC. I'm not used to that.
Where are we? What happened?
Yeah, the bus crashed. We're okay though, just shaken up.
If you say so. I don't remember being in any crash.
You're probably in shock. Maybe
look at the head.
Concussion in there.
Yeah.
Give yourself some time.
The head
Stay
was
here. Don't move.
had quite a wound.
Fucking thing, useless piece of crap.
Don't blame the
Okay,
receptionist.
take it easy. We'll figure out what to do.
Don't blame the phone for bad reception. I believe there's not many phones that can... If this is in the middle of nowhere and all. Oh god, he fell far down.
Fuck. Where's my phone?
Well, not far, but still. Oh. Angela. What's a mature student? Someone who's old but decides to go to university?
Hey, Daniel,
I haven't heard that phrase before.
Good to hear you.
Daniel?
Taylor, you okay?
I'm good.
We're fine too, thanks for asking. You okay down there?
I'm all right. Nothing I can't deal with.
Hey, John. Any idea what caused the crash?
Where's the
Not
driver?
sure. Looked like the driver swerved to avoid something in the road.
That's
Down there, by the way?
that's how this happens, I guess, with
Nope.
crashing
No
down
sign
on
of
the
him.
side.
Weird. He isn't up here either. Can you get back up to us?
Looks pretty steep. I see a trail down here I could try.
Great. Take the trail. Should take you to the road. We can regroup there.
That's a plan. See you soon.
Hey, Taylor. Help me get Andrew up on his feet, will ya?
Wait, I don't remember anything.
Amnesia.
Who are you?
Oh god, it's... yeah.
You're concussed. I'm John. You're a college professor. We were taking a bus on a field trip, but that didn't work out so well. Crash wasn't on the curriculum. We'll find the others, get some help. Think of it as a character building exercise. Teamwork at its finest.
I had this dream. It was so real. Flames all around us. It was...
That was real, wasn't it?
That bang on the head must have been a beauty.
That trail the others are on will come out down the road. We'll meet them there.
So maybe it's not a dream. Maybe it was just a dream then. Why leave the bus?
We should talk this through. Why leave the bus? Not like we have somewhere better to wait.
No. We could be here all night. Our best move is to get to the others, then head towards town. See if we can find some help.
Where's the bus driver? Very good question.
Driver. Shouldn't he be back by now?
The driver's done what we should be doing. Gone into town for help.
We don't know where he went.
He could just as easily have banged his head and walked off the other way.
Fine. You can stay right here. I'll go myself.
Hey, Professor!
I don't think you should, but...
He is a professor, right?
Yeah, he said so. Yeah, yeah.
Can we stick together? I don't want to wait on my own.
I guess he's right. We should all stick
That's
together.
why I wanted to stay, just
We
so
got no signal either. Must be some kind of black
he
spot.
shouldn't move too much, I think.
We lost Bill.
You get that during the crash?
Guess so.
Use left stick to move. I'm just gonna take a few minutes break. Oh, there's lots has happened in the chat. This was like an ongoing thing where I wasn't allowed to move yet or so. It was just basically a whole sequence, so I didn't get to... let's see. Holy damn. I'm not used to getting anything in the chat. I prefer the new version to Until Dawn's. I love it so much. Someone got told off after Man of Medan. Yeah. I like in Man of Medan, he kept being eager to help, saying, "Oh, I could give you some hints here and there," and I always said no. I didn't trust him, to be honest. So I kept saying no, so he didn't really get to help me. Besides, what if I would have listened to what he had to say, and then this would have been very misleading or something, or give me hope about a certain choice, which would screw me over even more. I wanted to be completely rationalized on my own accord. When you're two players, you can choose to jump off. It also doesn't end well. Someone who goes back to school when you're older. Okay, mature student. And hello, Grigoris, Iron Man. I will just take a few minutes and then I will continue. So hang on. And I am back. Now, I am bad with names. That will probably be very obvious in a little bit. But I'm going to do my best. Okay. Our professor is walking up ahead, but we will...
Professor's ass.
Yeah, he seemed
Show him a little more respect.
a little bit grumpy.
Smarter than us, but book smart is no good out here. He's all up himself, acting like the big man on campus.
Welcome to Little Hope. Welcome to Abandon Hope. Well, unreadable. Yeah, I wouldn't call this unreadable. It's a tiny little scribble through a very obvious sign. I was thinking this to be towards the same genre. It's like, why would you call it Little Hope?
You know.
Abandon Hope isn't that much worse.
Little Hope?
No. I mean, I don't think so.
You should both know Little Hope.
Okay. Why?
Why should I have heard of this place?
Seriously, this place is steeped in history. Fascinating stuff.
I couldn't care less. No. How do you know all this?
How do you know all this stuff anyway?
I'm a professional academic. I read books, unlike some.
Easy, Einstein. I can match everything you got with just a smartphone.
Well, your phone isn't so smart without a signal.
True. That is true. Knowledge is power. And the battery's probably going to run out soon as well. Smartphones don't all have good batteries, especially if you use your flashlights on it. I'm going to drain it like mad.
Good to see you two. We finally made it. Everything okay?
We're both good, but this gate is chained. We can't get through.
Now what do we do?
Look around. See if there's anything we can use to break it.
Think this'll do it?
Ready? I'll push hard from my side.
Ready. 3, 2, 1, push!
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about!
Great job, you two.
Always bad at pressing buttons repeatedly. But I made it.
What's the plan now?
I already said I want to wait at the bus for help, not head into town like John wants.
And we've already concluded this conversation.
Not with everyone here, we didn't. We should vote on it.
No need for a vote. Decision's made.
Are you scared you lose? It's a little bit playful.
It's not gonna be a vote.
I'm sorry, but we really don't have time to be arguing.
You'll stay here with me, won't you?
Looks like he ain't so keen after all.
If you got something to say to me, spit it out.
John's right. Heading into town is our quickest way to find help.
Satisfied?
Well, to be honest, why stay in the road if there's a town nearby?
Try to be civil. Costs nothing.
That's rich, given how you badmouthed Taylor on the way over.
What did you say about me?
To be honest,
You always
the
get
professor
bored
is the
when I do that
least
to you? Try doing it
civil.
yourself sometime, dear.
Just gonna stop this now.
Well,
Stop
that's
this
what
line
will
of...
shut you up.
Yeah,
The
dealing with a
last
good
thing
example.
is you causing trouble.
Keep out of our business, okay?
We are wasting valuable time here. Can we
When a
please
student has
just
to
keep
set
moving?
an example.
I'm still not sure heading into town is such a great idea. I'm going to hang out by the bus while you all do whatever you have to.
Why can't you just join
Want to
them?
come along and wait with me?
Okay.
Yeah, well, you shouldn't be there alone, so at least there's that.
I still think the smart move is for us all to stick
You'll
together.
be glad we didn't
That I
stick
agree with.
together after we flagged down a car and come rescue your ass.
If only this could have been a bit more civil in general. But the professor isn't helping, he's the most smug of all.
Get lost?
No,
Back here?
this doesn't add up. This is some very weird shit going on here.
Spare us all. First he loses his pride, then he loses his way.
Pride?
What are you trying to say?
That you've lost it.
It's not possible.
I don't know what you're trying to prove here, but we've got better things to do.
Daniel?
Whoa.
Hey, careful! Quit fucking around and tell me what's going on here.
So they can't
Let's go
leave.
together.
This is getting ridiculous.
Indulge me.
So they just keep being turned away, sort of. The road loops around.
What? I walked away from you! We're trapped here! There's no way out! I don't understand!
She's right. We walked dead straight going away from you. So, How'd we end up back here?
I think the teacher and the mature
Let's
student
try
think you're
something.
crazy right now.
We'll all go together. We came from that direction. We must be able to go back that way.
Oh, now they're in on it.
Everyone to stay real close. No stragglers.
You want to put us on a kid's line? Okay, I'm coming.
So now they know too. Now they're all on the same team.
I admit that is a little odd.
More than a little.
See?
See? That shut them up this
It's
time.
like I've been saying, we are trapped. We can't leave here. Now what do we
Okay,
do?
calm down. Breathe. There's a rational explanation for what's happening.
Maybe we all died in the crash.
Yeah, nice theory, but I'm pretty sure we're all still alive and kicking.
I wouldn't be sure of that.
Schooling us on creative writing, not metaphysics.
I know who I'd like to be kicking. This is all down to you, this pissy little field trip. Now we're stuck here in Little No Hope.
That is way out of line. I had no way of knowing that damn bus would crash.
That's
You can't
true.
put that on me.
That's
Are you
true.
for fucking real?
Watch your tone, will you? I am doing my best to understand this, just like you and the rest of us.
Apologize for that. Apologize.
Sorry. I don't get what's happening to us. I don't understand. It's like you said, we're trapped in a nightmare.
It's okay. We're gonna be just fine. We'll figure a way out of this together.
Someone else thinks they can do a better job? Step right up.
Maybe it isn't real.
His personality is so way off and on.
I need to think straight.
Football coaching.
Why the fuck? Can everyone just shut up? This isn't helping us find help or getting us out of here.
He's right. Bitching at each other isn't getting us anywhere. We have to work together as a team.
Thank you.
Now let's be logical. The fog is between us and the bus. There is no fog between us and town, so let's head that way.
I don't get how heading further away from the bus helps.
It's a
There
town.
is nothing on the bus we can use to get help.
Exactly.
In town, there will be people, a working phone, something.
It pains me to admit, but he's right. There's nowhere else we can go except into that damn town.
Let's go
Sounds
already.
like a plan to me.
You leaving me? Where are you going?
Why can't you just join?
Until we know what's up, we should stick together.
Maybe she and the bus should get a room. She's not leaving that bus.
No biggie. Must have got it when the bus crashed.
Oh, it's so dark behind us. Okay.
Why did you say we might all be dead? You really think that's possible?
I saw some cable show about how your brain keeps going for a while after you know,
Not just that, but you go one direction and suddenly you come back to where you were. Like, it's very weird. Oh,
I don't like the look of that place at all.
it's a kitty.
for ID.
Hello. Just went back into the forest. It's a cute little kitty. It looked very awkwardly to the side all the time. But oh well. Chasing something. Who knows? Also, my controller.
I'm not sure this is such a great idea.
We should check it out. There could be a phone inside.
I'll go in and take a look around.
Go ahead. We'll be right behind you.
Why did you stop her?
Why aren't we going with those guys?
Angela knows there's something between us. That's obvious.
We're really going to get into this now? Like we've got no other bigger shit to deal with tonight?
This is a big deal. For me, anyhow. I'm telling you, Angela is onto us. She knows.
Knows what?
What did you two talk about?
She was digging around like she always does.
And what did you tell her?
What exactly did you tell her back there?
Relax. I said nothing about us.
So we're dating, or? Daniel reassured Taylor he never mentioned their relationship. Yeah, relationship, okay. Why would she even
I'm not
care?
gonna go public about us yet.
Oh, okay.
I will be soon.
But still.
Anything I can do to help convince you I'm the right guy?
I need to know 100% I can rely on you. That you'll never let me down.
We should catch up with the others.
I mean,
We standing here all night, or we going inside?
priorities is like, we are in a much more dire situation right now. And oh, that was loud. Weird spear-like thing. Possibly used as a cane. Oh, hello. I want to say that my controller isn't fully 360. It only has up, down, left, right. So sometimes you'll see my character going like very, not completely 360 movement, so to speak.
Hi there.
It's like a keyboard.
How you doing? Excuse me, but we're looking for our bus driver.
What?
Have you seen him?
Yeah, that's funny.
What?
What's up with the fog outside? It's pretty weird.
Yeah, sure is a thick one tonight.
So thick it's stopping us from leaving.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
Maybe it's just drunk.
Trapped
Sorry
there too?
for busting in like this. Bus we were on crashed a little way back up the road there. We're still a little shaken up.
We're still a lot shaken up.
You certainly look shook up. I'm Vince.
Yeah,
The
he's...
mirror. Maybe there's one here not covered in 20 years of...
Sounds like you could use a drink.
Better not, thanks. Need to keep a clear head.
Looks like he wants to, though.
It's right there if you change your mind.
Nah, not for me.
Not for me.
Not now.
Why are you even here? Little Hope sure isn't the town it used to be.
What happened here?
What happened here? The place seems completely deserted.
Little Hope feels a little like a ghost town. And that fog?
Life moves on, you know. But we don't all go with it.
Is there a phone we can use?
There a phone in here?
We could use a way of contacting the outside world.
There's a phone, but it's been dead for years. You know, maybe there's still one working in town.
Quite a ghost town indeed. I'm playing Dart behind there.
What is this guy's problem?
There's definitely something off about him.
He's harmless. Just had one too many. Let's look around.
There must be something here that can help us.
See what you can dig up.
He's in a world of his own.
He seems sort of on our side.
Darts board. I was pretty good back in the day.
Stay. Play a little, no problem. I'm gonna take a look around.
Well, at least they get together a little bit more now.
At least I'm looking for a way out.
Just a quick throw, and then we'll figure out how we're getting out of here.
Try for a big double.
Not
or...
my first time, Daniel. Shooting for double 20.
I don't know that. Oh, this one.
Okay, so you can play a little.
Still got it.
I would have gone for the middle, but I don't know much. But there's a very thin perimeter out there, yeah. Okay, this one.
Wow, almost an Olympic shot after the night we've had.
They don't play darts in the Olympics.
Imagine. Which? This one?
That is one hell of a shot. You did better than Taylor.
Let's get back to why we came in here.
Lightens the mood a bit. Mood a bit. Not the moon. Taylor was mad at Angela. Daniel disagreed. Taylor and Daniel agreed to a friendly bet over darts. Daniel reassured Taylor he never mentioned their relationship, promised Taylor they would find a way out of Little Hope together. Defended Taylor, exposed Angela as a hypocrite for attacking Taylor. Dismissive has a lock on it. Is this a trait which will be unlocked or something? He already seems a bit dismissive. Talk to Vince, search the bar. Were you Vince? Yeah, you were Vince, weren't you? I told you I'm very bad with names. Anyway, just met him.
Got anything else for us on Little Hope?
Booze gone in my head.
Are you okay?
You okay?
I'm sure it's just one too many.
We both had better days.
I would say that you have to drink, but can you help us?
Can you help us or not?
Anything you can do to help us would be greatly appreciated.
There's no goddamn us.
What? What does that mean? As in, he doesn't want to associate with us? What do we have here? Oh, hey, wait, did I exit this? Wait, why are you... Do I have to hold down the button or something? Are your children interested in
history,
astrology, spirits, or ghosts? Reverend Carson will advise parents on signs to watch for and how these things are the left-hand path of delinquency and Satanism. Little Hope Town Hall, Tuesday, 1970. Uh-huh. Occultism. Another one. It's definitely interesting watching this again and picking up things I didn't before. Yeah, that's the nice thing about horror games in general. You never really notice everything the first time around. The Herald. Meeting votes for disincorporation.
What happened here?
Also...
Factories closed down.
Also, after playing through it once, you will know where the game is headed, so you can rewatch this with that in mind. But I have no idea what I'm going for here. Meeting votes for disincorporation. New round of foreclosures spells end for town. At Little Hope Town Hall on Monday, the last residents of the town met with emergency manager Katie Flint to vote for disincorporation. Not familiar with that, but it sounds very destructive. Since the closure of the Raven Textiles factory, a mass exodus has left the town with a few inhabitants and empty coffers. Flint was appointed as emergency manager to administer public services to the remaining residents, but the latest round of bank foreclosures means the last of the townsfolk are planning to pack up and move on, which will leave Little Hope virtually deserted and turn it into a ghost town. With no tax revenue coming in, we're faced with no option but to disincorporate, said Flint. It's so sad. These people have seen their town disappear around them. Attempts to... Well, read the rest. You can't leave me hanging like this. Attempts to what? What did they do? Come on, turn this upside down. Oh well. Guess we will find out sooner or later anyway. Oh, those poor children sitting over there, trying to recover from, well, mentally, mostly, from what happened.
Hey, this way.
Let's get out of here and...
Sound like a bell.
You all hear that?
I definitely heard something.
Did you hear that as well?
I don't think he... Well, yeah, it looks like he knows what it means even.
Whatever it was, came from outside.
Really think it's smart to go back outside?
Well, there's nothing for us here. We need to move on.
Yeah, he's definitely... He knows
Best of
something.
luck. Hope you found what you're looking for.
It's time for him to go. The bell means it's time for him to go somewhere. The Black Cat Bar. Well, I saw a black cat earlier. It's possibly an omen.
It's coming from the town.
The cute little ears.
Did the old fucker just lock us out?
He was weird, that old guy.
Yeah, he seemed like he owned the
Something
place.
off about him.
He was tidying up a bit,
Creepy
basically.
Central just to get a top up.
What does that mean?
What?
Heading into Little Hope feels like our only option.
I'm not so sure about that.
Where else can we go?
It feels almost like we are unconscious after the bus crash, and Little Hope is sort of the light at the end of the tunnel. That we have to go there. It's probably very weird, but it's how I feel. The Americas with their yellow signs.
I have a bad feeling about this.
We'll figure it out.
The way this fog just appears, it's not natural.
So foggy. It's an insect. Oh, okay, never mind. Stick figure. It's a Blair Witch syndrome. It almost looks like they painted blood on the stick figure. It's just like a... Well, there was some sort of talk about Satanism and so in the town hall. So this seems ritualistic.
What the hell is this thing?
Looks like some kind of effigy. A warning, perhaps.
A warning should be more
Some
visible.
other spiritual significance.
Yeah, maybe summoning something.
It gives me the creeps.
I don't know. I'm kind of curious about it.
Knowledge is power.
I've heard more than enough, thank you.
What was that? A child running. Are you superstitious? It's an okay question to ask.
Superstitious type?
I never believed in this kind of thing. Doesn't seem like you can say the same.
I'm not superstitious, but you never
I'm
know.
not superstitious, but stuff like what happened to us with the fog.
Let's catch up with the rest. I don't want to spend any more time with this disgusting thing.
Back to the phone flashlight. She's implying he's a drunk. Oh, the guy in the bar.
Can you two make an effort to keep up?
Yeah, coming. Just sometimes there are signs along what seems like a big empty road that shouldn't be overlooked. Like, what up? Oh, shit! For some reason that disconnected my controller. I don't believe... Wait. Why is... every time there's a little vibration or so, this... hates me. It just shows you that I was startled. Well, okay. I don't know. I want to comment on the fencing just being missing at this portion. I apologize in advance for screaming or loudness in general. I try to be very calm, thoughtful, have a calm approach, rational approach. But you know, sometimes you just can't help it. As she asked, are we superstitious? There are more things between heaven and earth that one cannot explain. It's a common Norwegian saying.
Hey, can you come over here?
Was that the girl from the start? In the house, it looked like her, but
What's wrong?
I don't know.
I just saw someone in the woods.
I can't see anyone.
There was someone taller as well walking. No, I definitely saw someone.
I saw someone. 100%.
Sorry, I don't buy it. Nobody would be out here at this ungodly hour.
It's so hard to convince her. I'm not gonna... Let's find the others.
Okay. We really should.
I really don't want to go on people...
You too.
Well,
Need to stick close.
bad sides. The fuck was that? I don't want to get on people's bad sides or something. Just never mind. Let's go on. Basically, it's not worth it.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, now she believes that there's something here. See?
Okay, very good. We're freaked.
I couldn't make out what it was at all. It was a weird shape.
Who's there?
Whoever you are, this isn't funny at all. John, where are you? Daniel? Taylor? Come on, John, where are you? This isn't funny.
As if there's something invisible breathing down our necks. Uncertain, practical, altruistic, fearful, insecure. I guess I have to unlock the ability of fearful. That he's not fearful yet. Although he is insecure, so he's maybe moving towards it. I'm sorry, I'm rambling. Can I actually go down here? It's probably not smart. Now.
Hey, wait for us. What is that?
Don't they sing this in Plague Inc. at times? We can hear children sing this song when the virus spreads and causes a lot of deaths. You know, Plague Inc., the game. Pathological game. Oh, it's so thick now, I can't see anything.
There is something very weird about this fog.
Maybe we're being turned around again. Maybe we do have to go in that one place. It feels like there's so many spirits here. Okay, going in there is not an option, but I really don't want to either when I think about it, because where it sounds coming from there, I guess sticking to the path is the best thing. Let's try this again. Oh, what's this? Quite a Blair Witch inspired area. Weird noises from the trees.
Hey. Come and check this out.
That song is about the Black Plague. Oh, interesting.
Not a clue.
Makes it extra creepy though, that song. Is this a voodoo doll? With a needle stuck in it? Right through the chest? Or some sort of omen doll? You are a god! You are the one from the...
What is your name, sir?
You had a very old dialect. I am Andrew.
Andrew?
Andrew? And your name, lady?
Who the hell are you?
Are you Irish?
Why are you dressed like that?
I am called Mary. I fashioned her with my own hand.
Ah, the thing I
She
touched.
looks just like the one beside you. Would you kindly come play with me? Come play. Come play with
What
me.
witch's trickery is this now, Mary?
I have done nothing.
Hold your tongue. I say you truly are, Mary. Reverend Carver's affection for you will be shaken loose when he learns of your infidelity with the devil.
Does she think this is a vision to the past or something? And now little Mary is being accused of being a witch. I guess it sounded like it.
By the fire.
What? I don't see any fire.
I saw them too.
Are you okay?
We're gonna put that this place is all wrong and just leave it at that.
This place is all wrong.
Whatever happened here, it's over now.
Oh, he knows about it.
You didn't see what we saw.
I don't get it.
He knows
What
about the
exactly
past.
happened here?
He said that he knows about the past. He learned about it through the books. Let's go for it. A little girl appeared.
This young girl came out of the fog.
She saw it too.
Spoke to us.
Maybe the fog has got you confused. We're all stressed out.
Stressed my ass. I saw a girl dancing right here, clear as day.
Said her name was Mary. Looked exactly like the girl in my dream, but she talked in this really weird accent. Was that even American?
I thought it was Irish.
Sure, I couldn't place her
But-
accent either.
What have we gotten ourselves into?
There's so many accents in America though.
This kid, Mary, did she want to hurt you?
I don't think she meant any harm. She wanted to play.
No.
Even though she had this
I
weird
don't think
doll.
she meant to hurt me.
Now what?
Seems our only option is the road into town.
You're kidding me.
Got a better idea? Thought not.
We're not gonna stay here, that's for sure. At least the older woman noticed this as well. Now I think that the professor is of that generation where they don't really listen to the ominous. Don't listen to the young ones because, like, oh, you're the younger generation. What do you know? Well, the older lady might be of the same generation. Like, some people are like this.
That escalated rather quickly. Everything that one does or doesn't do in one's life will catch up with one eventually.
That's British English, isn't that though? A British accent.
Don't look.
I'm trying to practice.
I
I'm
can't help
recognizing the different.
remember. We sometimes congratulate ourselves on waking from a troubled dream. It may be so the moment after death.
Who knows?
On my travels over many years, I've witnessed many things, seen and heard many beliefs, and there's usually some element of truth in each of them. These unfortunate folk seem to be dealing with forces as yet unexplained. I mean, sinister movements in the forest, spirits from the past, a little girl who may be in trouble. Or maybe she simply is trouble.
Maybe.
Anyway, where are we? Angela isn't getting much tittle-tattle out of Taylor. No kiss and tell. What about John? The figure of authority, perhaps? Or perhaps he represents something else. And then there's Andrew. Somewhat confused, I think. A bump to the head can do that. Let me reassure you. You help make some decisions that will be valued later on.
Good.
And some that may turn out to be regrettable.
Oh, now you want me to feel bad.
He was less than helpful, more than a little rude, if you ask me. Clearly something disturbing.
Yes. Yes, that it seemed so, yes.
Enough. There's something not quite right in Little Hope, and souls may be in peril. Off you go again. See if you can lift the fog.
Fly, fly, fly.
Find the bus driver.
Giving me a little hint there, huh? The curator. I'm gonna call him Alex. I'm gonna call him Calix. Because he knows the story. And
Girl, she sounds
like you,
so
because you
strange.
played
I
it.
barely understand her.
And watches
Sounds like
me
she wasn't from anywhere around.
amused.
I'm tempted to say she sounded more like she was from another time than another place.
Yes, yes.
You're right.
I think so too. Let's see now. Old American accent is weird. Old American accent. Well, maybe. Well, you know, the American English is still English, originating from Britain, and so I guess old American accents has closer ties to British, while these days it has developed to become more of its own separate thing compared to what it once was. Which makes sense, I suppose. Yeah, they were immigrants from Britain initially. Ireland is part of UK. Well, some of it. Yeah, the Northern Ireland is part of the UK. I think a ton of EU countries immigrated, so accents could be really mixed. Yeah, America has from all over the world, basically. Let me get my waistcoat. Oh yeah, it's totally different now. Yeah. Let us see. I agree that it's not necessarily from a different place, but a different time. People don't... And I see this in my own country as well. Not that many years back, and people were speaking very differently in the capital. Very differently.
You hear that? What was that?
It's gotta be something small, nocturnal. Nothing to worry about.
Small and nocturnal. It sounded big. It sounded like gurgly noises from something which is much, much bigger than a rodent. Sounded demonic, but maybe that's just my imagination. What have we here? I can only see the word address. Oh, hey! Pictures you discover can be viewed again in collection and character screen. Did we just get a glimpse of the guy, some guy who shot himself? From a picture of his rotting skull. And why is this a postcard of all things? This looks like a postcard. But why would it be a postcard? Is this place real? Maybe it's just a dream like the first scene in the game with the burning house and all. There was a word wrestling. The rustling stops when I turn around. Yeah, I want no part in that. The Witch Store webcomic. I used to read a few webcomics when I was younger. A lot of references to Scandinavian lore. I will keep that in mind. Thank you, Alex. I will check that out. Let's see. Can we pass it? No, we're not allowed to go in there. All right. We're technically in Little Hope, not outside, right?
You see that?
Some big-ass animal.
I hope so, if not, what the fuck?
It was of the Dare family.
Might get a better view from up there.
Yeah, that's not exactly that much taller of a place, but... Oh, actually, maybe it has a view to offer. This is a resting place where you can sit and eat and enjoy nature in general. Norway has a lot of those places. Ghost towns of the northeast. Little Hope, the town returning to nature. The abiding image of a ghost town in the popular imagination of an arid desert shack surrounded by tumbleweed. However, ghost towns exist even in the lush northeast of the United States, buried away in forests, forgotten and abandoned to nature. The reasons for towns to become ghosts vary, but inevitably comes back to economics. Well, okay, the town may have boomed from logging, mining, or industry. Then the jobs go. Yes, they said this. There were some reports about a factory shutting down. Then the jobs go and the people with them. The aptly named Little Hope is one such town, a one-factory community, a very tiny place, built around textiles that disappeared when cheap import overwhelmed the market. Ah, I see. After many attempts to save the mill, it closed, and a mass exodus ensued. Soon the school and even the church closed, leaving a desolate ruin. Once again, my limitations with the English language can be noticeable. I'm not sure what exodus means, but by context, I assume it means that people just flee the area. Wait, was there something on the backside of this? No, we're just going to read the front page. I want to take this with me. I want to read this. This looks very interesting. Guess someone had a very atmospheric read while sitting here and reading about the town they are in or right outside. Got here, wildlife. I see a light over there. A lit path, perhaps. There's a weird sound again. Sound like this weird bell thing. What did that bell thing mean anyway? It seemed like it was a standard occurrence. Yes, he didn't say anything, but it seemed like he really knew what that sound was. And it was time to move when he heard it. And did that guy lock us out? Well, we walked out. So... Is that the little girl again? Hello? Oh, you're quite camouflaged. I won't bother you then. Ah, the moon is wonderful. Can barely, just barely penetrate the layers of thick fog. Building. I can see the silhouette of a building. Could this be the factory place? It was a very tiny place. Maybe the factory isn't that big either. I guess it's just a barn. With a tractor here. Or something. Is this a bridge up ahead? It's a biblical type phrase for leaving or being forced out. Not a day goes by without me looking up an English dictionary. Really. I learn new English words every day.
Which way? Can we move it?
What, you don't want to go back to the bus?
That.
Look at that.
Hey, wait!
Yeah, now you saw her, huh?
Stop.
Where did she even come from if she started running away from us?
This is exactly what goes down in horror movies.
What the hell do we do now?
Almost looked like she wasn't in control of her actions.
I'll deal with this. Stay right here.
Being irresponsible, I guess. Yeah, she doesn't know what to believe now. Be careful.
Careful, please.
Hey, Professor!
Oh no, the fog.
Damn it! It's just like what happened to us. You think the professor will be okay?
Say nothing. I don't know which one to pick
I
here.
just hope he's okay.
Yeah, she's having quite a bit of conflicts in her mind.
What is this?
No, no, no. Say nothing. Say
I
nothing.
feel so useless. Someone should have gone with him when we had the chance.
Let's just patiently wait for now. I feel like this is just conflict and escalation of conflict. It's...
I have a bad feeling about this. Are you okay?
Lost my bearings.
I couldn't see you through the thick fog.
Did you see the little girl?
I could see you back there.
That's really odd, because I sure couldn't see you.
Yeah, you saw
Your clothes
silhouettes.
looked different, and your accent was off. You sounded like an actor in some historical play.
It must have been someone else you saw.
I teach you.
Yes.
I know you. I recognized your face.
Whoever you saw, it wasn't me. Now please stop, you're scaring me.
I am all done here.
Seems the fog won't let us go anywhere except into the center of town.
The fog decides where we can and can't go? Fuck that. I'm trying another way.
Don't you kids watch horror movies? You never ever split up.
Those movies are dumb.
You just reference a horror movie yourself.
Such a good idea.
No way am I going down there.
Come on, it's lit up and everything.
I'm with Andrew. Town isn't so far. We all go in together.
Flat out, Granny. No one asked you.
Okay, time out. Can we all just take a breath? Think about what our next move is?
We can check out more options if we split up. I'll go with Taylor. It's not safe for you to be hanging around here on your own.
Two teams are more likely to find a way out, which is what we all want, right?
I guess you're right.
We want everyone to
Fog
find a
lets
way
you
out.
through, and you find help. Send them into town to find us.
Middle school.
Got a feeling we'll find help faster than the others.
As long as somebody does, that's all that matters.
Yeah. Intersection. Intersection? Isn't this all just one big road? Stay close together. Find help in the town. Oh. Yep.
Hold up. You hear that?
What? You saw something that we didn't see. Why did we jump off? That was the guy that was in the bar, wasn't it? Why did we jump off for that? He quietly got on the bicycle.
That noise was just the old guy from the bar on his bike.
Yeah.
Stupid old drunk.
We all just chopped off. What?
There must be an easier way back up to the road. Let's move out.
You got an explanation for what we saw?
Nothing that makes sense. I do know there were witch trials in Little Hope
Here we
at
go.
the same time as Salem.
What happened?
You can figure that out for yourself.
I've heard a little bit of Salem, but not much.
Now what?
What did we have here? Ah, more of those. Last time there was a girl apparition in front of me when I saw this. What's with this X? There was a circle around the X last time. It sounded very metallic. Seemed like there was a very dead leg attached to that entity. Okay, let's stick close to sis.
Are you okay?
Feels like Angela's constantly weighing me up and finding me lacking. I feel responsible for everyone here. You are all in my care. How would you handle all this in my position?
More respectful. Stay positive. Stay positive.
I guess I'd try to stay positive, do my best. That's all.
Teacher S finds
Not
this
sure
guy
my
likable.
best is up to dealing with whatever is going on around us tonight.
Yeah, but
What we saw back there. You think that was
no one can ask more than your best.
supernatural?
I'm gonna say it's looking that way.
Sure starting to look that way.
Yeah.
Creepy little girl in the fog.
Division, not being able to go
What
out.
the hell that was back at the intersection?
Just because I can't explain what we saw doesn't mean we have to reach the most extreme conclusion. That's kind of what happened in Little Hope during the witch trials. They made bad decisions based on very little hard evidence.
I get that, yeah. Burnt the witches, or the witches.
Either way, our goal here is not proving or disproving the supernatural, ghosts, whatever else. It's
Yes.
getting the hell out of here.
I mean, I'm not sure about you, because you
I don't like the sound of that.
It's nothing to worry about.
Okay, I'm going. Because he wants to learn more, like he seems very knowledgeable about this subject, so maybe he wants to learn more about it while he's experiencing all of these supernatural, well, occurrences. Someone's getting spooked. No, I'm never getting spooked. You must be seeing things. Maybe you should join these people, Alex, because you surely must be seeing things. I'm not getting spooked at all. I'm not jumping. I'm not...
Wait!
But I'm gonna check, yeah, why it changed. It said it would change sometimes when there's a calm heartbeat. Is that cat? Well, there are probably many cats in these woods.
What is it? What's wrong?
We saw something moving in there.
What exactly are you up to?
I'm just taking a look here.
Isn't this breaking and entering?
I won't tell if you don't. Anyhow, there's no one here.
It's a dire situation anyway, so it's a ghost town anyway. It's everything is abandoned, and this is just a tiny lodge. But yeah, Black Cat. It reminds me, they were talking about Salem, the witch trials in Salem. And in the TV show Sabrina, there was a black cat called Salem. Interestingly enough. Okay, modern magic and rituals. There was a big interest for this here. Modern magic, CK. Did they write it like that back then? Magic and ritual is the definitive guide to the subject of magic for the new age, as opposed to magic for stage... Oh, okay. Opposed to magic without a K for stage magicians. So magic with a C and K might be something a bit more in the direction of witches and so. Or demonic. If so, then I've learned something new yet again. Written for practitioners to hone their knowledge and art, this book examines in detail all aspects of modern magic, and offers readers a rich menu of rituals to practice. With symbols and all. Whether you believe in karmic consequences or not, there are ethical considerations to magic, such as curses and hexes. These clearly have greater implications than other ethical conundrums, like casting love spells on another person. Some paths forbid it entirely, while others permit it only in self-defense. However, there are a number of questions the practitioner should ask before casting a harmful spell. Do you dwell too much on the desired results? You may experience disappointment and depression if the result is not what you expected. Are you performing this magic for personal gain? Emotions of avarice, I'm not sure what that word means, avarice, or envy might interfere with the magic, because avarice is something negative regardless. It's said that if you don't let go of a grenade, you will eventually blow yourself up. It's said. Well, seconds. The same can be said of working harmful magic. It's probably pronounced the same as magic, but I just wanted to be a bit fancy. Even if you don't believe the rule of 3, it is always best to cleave to Rudolf Steiner's golden rule. For every one step that you take in the pursuit of higher knowledge, take 3 steps in the perfection of your own character. Okay. Knowledge of higher worlds and its attainment, 1904. The illustration is lock of hair. The hair of a living person can be used in many forms of magic, from love spells to curses. Yeah, I've heard of stuff like that. When mixed with sulfur and buried, it can inflict harm on the subject. Mixed... Okay. Well, I'll keep that in mind then. Maybe we'll see some of that here. Hello. Yeah. Interesting. Wait, was there something else in here? Oh, I meant John. Yeah. The way he ran off. Sprinting off. It reminds me of Dean in Supernatural in this Ghost Sickness episode where he runs like mad. One of my favorite episodes of that series, Supernatural. A revolver. We saw a picture, a postcard, a flashback sort of, while watching a postcard which it looked like he held something like this. Old-fashioned revolver. 2 bullets missing. You weren't afraid to take that into your possession?
You all done with poking around?
Let's be serious. I found a gun. There's no reason to not say that.
What are you doing with a gun?
Come on, you never know what we're gonna meet here. Maybe dangerous animals.
Guns are dangerous. We're already in enough trouble.
Yeah, but you don't know what can happen here. But I'm keeping it.
I'm keeping it. This is one crazy night we're having. I mean, who knows? We could need this.
I don't care if you don't like
need
that,
this to
Angela.
Get someone killed.
Yeah, but
I'll be careful. I promise.
what if there's
Men
an elk
and
or something
guns.
coming at us?
Make sure the damn thing stays in your pants. I don't want to see it again.
Until something attacks you. Then you'll be glad that I picked it up. Stop standing in the way. Red carving? Ah, one of those stick figurines. I thought it was...
Place is this?
It is a carving. As opposed to a figurine hanging. Airy fog, swampish fog next to us.
Professor?
Where did the professor go? He just took off. Oh, there you are. Oh, you saw some shit, didn't you?
Andrew here is packing.
What? A gun? Are you crazy?
We need a gun.
We don't know what's out there in the fog. Better to have the gun and not need it than need it.
I'm
and be
not pro
defenseless.
guns,
The
but
likelihood of your getting shot goes up dramatically if you are carrying a weapon. Whatever. If the gun makes you feel safe, keep the damn thing. I really don't care anymore.
stop being so negative. I just told you to be positive. You asked me personally for tips and help. You looked up to me. Don't treat me like that. There was a scared cat on that emblem. Yeah, we don't know what's here.
Best shot. There must be a radio or a working phone inside. Maybe even our driver too. Look around for something we can break the glass with.
Ah, yeah, the curator, now called Alex, told us to find the driver. Well, I could shoot. But okay, let's save those bullets. The remaining 4 bullets, I think it was. But this, we can use this. The chair. No? A rock. I would have used a chair.
Give me that. I'll smash the window.
I just have to throw it.
Problem. I can do this.
Okay. If you're sure.
Anyone can do this.
Not anyone.
Putting a rock through a window at 10 paces? Anyone can make
Something
it
tells me
happen.
that
If you're
the...
feeling under pressure, let someone else do it.
I'm not feeling pressure.
Just saying.
It's just throw it.
Will you just get on with it? The frame will have rotted away and the glass will fall out on its own.
The professor must have been a bully when you were younger.
Strike! We'll make a ball player out of you yet.
Do you think a rookie could make a shot like that?
A little hope. Coat of arms with a scared cat and a coat of arms.
Safe
That's.
enough.
I know it probably has its reasons, but in a cat in a scared, threatened position is not what I would have on my banner.
Next.
And the way it looks. Police departments. Oh, I thought it was a school. She doesn't want me going around in the little lodge without the door, but breaking into a police department. That now she doesn't say anything. Alright, so now we are those two that didn't want to join them. Oh, I can see the moon more clearly now.
That woman really looked like Angela?
I don't know what John saw, and I don't intend on sticking around to find out.
Maybe we can get out of here through this path, because there's not really much fog here. So maybe. What have we here? Is this a churchyard? It's church-like. Maybe it's a churchyard.
What's that noise?
I'm sure it's nothing.
Little Hope School. Well, I'm sure it was a churchyard for many. It just looked like maybe a very, very old school structure, but why does it look like a church?
Closed the school down.
People left.
Forget about that.
Everyone left.
Even if you make it
Not
over,
just a school.
there's no way I'm following.
I never did like school. Let's get out of here.
Looks like there's no way through. I might have made a bad call here.
Don't stress it. Don't stress it. We are all on the same we're all on the same team. So
We'll find another way.
there's no use in bitching them out about it. That is not the way of life. And even for petty things. That is not going to be my playthrough. Little Hope, 1692. Pick another route out of Little Hope. Stick together. Why would we go into a school to find a way out? Bisenchard's Pond. That looks larger than a pond. Birch. I can't read it fully. J. Chandler, D. Bixby. I have Bixby on my Samsung phone. The competitor of Google Assistant. It's not available in my language though. Yet. Little Hope Bridge. Playground. Playground. Wasn't there a middle school? I mean, I don't know what middle school would equate to in my own system. How old are you when you go to middle school? I thought maybe they were too old for a playground, but... Little Hope Playground, yeah. Looks like a gallows, the way it's set up. Playgrounds can be very, very creepy when nature takes over and everything's abandoned. Just the trees and all growing around swings. The lantern still works.
Over there!
Hey! Are you okay?
Is she hiding from one of those that want to chase her? Because she was chased by someone earlier. Who are you? We need to start friendly.
What are you doing here?
Because someone came up to her and said that
About this whole thing.
she would be punished. So I think she's hiding from someone now. This is just a vision.
You saw before?
I have no clue.
Whoa, you can't be doing that.
Doing what? Reaching for her? Hey, go! Oh!
What the hell is going on?
Very old clothing, I think.
Just happened.
Quiet now.
What are you talking about?
Get away, or he will find me.
Still sounds very Irish to me, or very British.
Come on out, Mary.
But again, what do I know?
You're in there.
Please, no, let me go.
I will release you once I am sure you will not speak of our secret. Your childish games tire me. You will respect me, and you will say nothing.
No.
What is this? What are you doing? What is this?
What is this? Let's get out of here right now.
Do not abandon me here. Please.
Who are you pleading with? Evil clings to
She can see the future.
to say.
You are mistaken. I am a child. The devil has no time for me. Amy is the one he craves. I have seen it with my own eyes.
No, shush, shush, shush. Don't say that.
Truth, one way or another. You come with me, girl.
She can see the future. She sees us standing here. Back in the day.
What the fuck?
and he could not.
Someone tell me what just happened.
She has an ability, she has a
These
gift.
kids have to be linked somehow.
And they think she's
No
a
way
witch
that's
for it.
coincidence.
And that's a bad thing back then. Very, very, very bad thing.
Let's not hang around here. It's time to go.
Right with you.
But there's little we can do here in the future. We can see her, she can see us. But there's very little we can do. The past has already happened. I'm sorry, little girl, I don't think I can do anything for you. But if I see something which hints to otherwise, I will be right on it. I swear. Then a rock to keep the drawing in place. Is this the guy that pulled her out? Because it was dressed in black. Kneeling down with something. And looked very mellow. They don't look particularly happy. And there's blackness hanging over them, or there are people standing around them. So a drawing of a ritual, perhaps. But what is he holding? A mirror? A rope? That is extremely intriguing. I know very little about witch hunts and, well, things that concerns back in the day, but I guess I will observe quite a few things there. For better and for worse. Alexander is probably cringing on that at me right now for my poor choices. Another postcard. Someone tried to run away. She was chained and pulled back. Very old clothing indeed, and I guess that's what they... Oh. I don't know what they're doing. I mean, I guess they believe she's a witch. I mean, I can see it out of water. And she's... It reminds me of Monty Python's... what's the English title? The Holy Grail. Monty Python and the Holy Grail, where a witch would weigh lighter than wood. And lighter than a duck. And stuff like that. Which is all for shits and giggles. But what are they doing here? It looked a little bit like a weight sort of device. But on a closer look, it looks like... They're lowering her into water, possibly as a torture method to make her confess that she's a witch before they kill her. Because they want to sort of know that she's a witch, that she confesses, so that they'll come off as not as bad when they actually do kill her to the people around them and so. But they're torturing them so that they wanted to stop. So maybe I believe many confessed saying they were a witch so that they just would stop and just kill them instead of prolonged torture.
Both of us are getting out of here.
I'm rambling. Rambling quite a lot. Ominous red light. Ominous red light. Could this be where she fell down, that little girl?
Could mean someone's around.
Maybe they can help.
Let's head over.
Well, lights don't light themselves.
Let me help you.
Could be some weird time mojo. Actually prompts you in this game, preparing you that, oh, this is a climbing action. Prepare for a quick time event. In the other games, it just
I don't think
came out of nowhere.
Out of this shitty town.
Which is not a bad thing. It forces you to be
There's no road.
focused all the time.
Must lead somewhere, though.
I'm not so sure. There's barely even a path.
Let's have a look at our stats. Baffled. I didn't know baffled was a personality trait. I thought it was a state. that would quickly pass.
Place must have been a grocery store or something.
Ice cream. Yeah, some sort of shop. Little Hope. Hope for Little Hope.
Over here, look at this.
The carvers want to close the factory and sell the land. Development would result in and devastate the community. The union has proposed an offer to save the factory and our town. Please sign our petition to persuade the Carver family to accept the union offer and reverse their decision. Ask for details from staff at the post office or town hall as Citizens for Little Hope and TLUA Local 618. It sounds controversial considering that they even need a petition to save the town. And I don't like how they mention the town hall, because the poster I saw earlier talked about very dubious things going on at the town hall. Very dubious things. Probably summoning something. The devil, perhaps?
Let's just find another way.
First they want to go into the school, and then the object said, find another way out of Little Hope. Now they want to break in here. It's like, what does this have to do with finding a way out of Little Hope? I don't mind investigating, but it feels like it's contradicting the
Help me push this, will you?
the objective.
Seriously?
There's no other way.
Actually, I love investigating.
I've got no choice.
I think we can climb in there, but I want to have a quick look-see.
Now what?
Give me a leg up. I'm going for the stairwell.
Oh, I just wanted to have a look if there was a point of interest.
Seriously? You're going in there?
Have you got a better suggestion? I'm all ears.
Do you have a better suggestion?
In an uncondescending
Sure.
way, of course.
Don't go into an old, dark, creepy-ass building after the night we've had.
I'll be as fast as I can.
I'll be as fast as I can. If you see anything weird, just yell. I'll come running.
Okay. Will do.
Be right back. Promise.
I mean, I can take my time investigating something, so don't count on it. I probably get caught up looking at something and intrigued.
I need your phone.
Is that a
What
raven?
for?
Flashlight. It's dark in there.
Please be quick.
Throw it to me.
Looked like we almost lost it. We didn't catch it, it actually hit inside our hand and then we reacted.
I'm in.
Is it safe?
It's a bit
Think
harder to
so.
say, but yeah. Open the door for Taylor. I'm not sure if she wants to come in, but I guess she doesn't want to be alone out there. Notice of closure. Effective June 28, 1975. We wish to inform you that on Saturday, June 28th, the store will close. Sadly, due to the decline in business since the closure of the factory, we are unable to continue trading. However, Whitman Smart wishes to thank all of its customers for their support over the years. Yours, J. Smith and A. Lash, General Managers. Okay. So, Whitman Mart. Oh, so dark. It's so dark. Okay, what's the quickest way down? What's the quickest way down to open the... Oh, Sounds like something is in here. Apart from
Hello?
me.
Anyone there?
Sounds like wildlife. Why wouldn't there be? Flashlight. Ground beef, $2.49. Or 24. No, 2.49. Oh god! I fucked up. I fucked up. You fucked up bad. I thought it was a quick time event. And it was a heartbeat thing. Ice cream. Eggs. Not a fan of eggs.
Who's there?
Sounds like rats. Maybe mice. It definitely sounds like rats.
Hey,
God dang it!
this window is all boarded up.
You gave me a shock.
You gave me a shock.
Not lying. Sort of.
Sorry, I didn't mean to spook you.
Tailored down? What? Guess she doesn't want to date. It was. Yeah, there we go. I've got rats for company.
I got company of the rodent variety.
Oh, gross.
Relax. They look well fed.
Head to the front. I'll meet you there.
Yeah, it sounded like
Sure
I
thing.
ate a lot of spoiled products. Out to the front. Why couldn't I? Can I not open this? Oh, okay. There's a window. I thought it was maybe a door. Rats running this way. Potatoes, 43 cents.
Hold
Yeah,
on. I'll be right there.
I don't like this girl.
Will you relax? I'm coming.
Is that you? Or is that someone else? I have a feeling that could be someone else. It's probably just my mind playing tricks on me.
Angela? How the hell?
Like the professor. He saw the face of the mature student.
What troubles you? Tell me, what is happening?
Sooner will come for me.
Calm yourself, wife. Who is coming for you?
They're talking about me. There are accusations.
Accusations of what sort?
There's talk that I'm in league with the devil, that I'm guilty of witchcraft.
There is no sense in that. Who would say such a thing?
I cannot rightly say.
Confront.
Stay where you are.
Fine. Just tell me what's happening.
Oh, they can see me.
How did I get here? And where the fuck is here?
Hold your tongue. You are privy to the rumors about my wife, Amy?
What rumors?
What
Can I play on their team?
Open the door, Joseph. This instant.
Enough of your foolishness. Tell me precisely what you know.
I did see a girl.
I did see a young girl back there.
Tell me about it.
She was with this priest dressed in black.
Girl, she was with this priest.
Reverend Carver. The one now beating on our door.
Carver?
Mary.
Come now, Mary. Mary?
Mary saw me in the woods a day or so back. I was about my daily business, nothing more.
There is more to this.
Mary does not like me chiding her. Perhaps she's spoken out against me. She has a temper.
You suggest the rumors are Mary's doing. She's a troubled child for sure, but this is beyond her.
Joseph, this ends badly if you do not open up. You'll be in contempt of our warrants.
They were so
What plan do
strict.
we have?
I'll resolve this. My word on it.
Once they're fixated on calling someone a witch, there's no giving up.
I have here a legally written warrant for the arrest of Amy.
My wife has done nothing wrong.
There is a witness to your wife speaking in tongues.
Who accuses my wife?
Mary.
The word of a child condemns my wife.
So it is Mary.
You will deliver yourself into the marshal's hands for your own good.
Then I must accompany her. She will not leave my sight. Such action will not aid your wife's cause. Trust in justice.
What does that mean?
I will find a way to resolve this.
Oh, those are once they get your claws in you and accuse of a witch, and that's pretty much the end for most of those poor souls back then. From what I've heard.
Where the hell have you been?
So that was this house. Yeah, she probably didn't hear me in there at all when I was in this weird dimension.
You saw something else,
The
right?
mist surrounded me, I guess. They could see and hear me.
This was different. I think they could see and hear me. It was hard to tell exactly. They seemed really spooked.
You see anything else?
I saw a woman being arrested.
I saw this woman being
Hint.
taken away. Arrested. She was being accused of witchcraft.
The spooky little girl, she gave the name Amy to the priest. That's what got the woman arrested. The woman, Amy. I guess she's in deep shit then. We've really screwed up here. Instead of getting out of this awful place, we're right back in the middle of town.
It looked like what could be a wolf that changed form into a human. Broke his limbs back into human place.
What do you think?
Let's look around.
Let's take a look around. See what we can find.
There you go.
Oh, he liked that.
Away from Little Hope while the others are still MIA in the woods.
Missing in action.
This place is a real dump even for this shithole town.
So you can't talk
Something up.
with a bad tongue.
Yeah, there's something kind of familiar about this place.
You got a big-time criminal past we don't know about? Serial jaywalker?
Old people versus young people.
Police stations all look the same.
I don't like her. I know that you should respect your elders and all, but there's a limit.
You're deluded if you think there's anything here. Place is dead, just like the rest of Little Hope.
Well, considering we can see the dead, I wouldn't say that's... Old witch cowl. Cowl. Built in 1684. Demolished 1783. 1962 during the Little Hope witch trials. Many of the accused were imprisoned here. So 1692 is where we're seeing all these events from.
There's got to be something.
I'm going to take a few minutes break, but I won't be too long. So, be right back. Well, I see I forgot to put on the be right back sign. I'm relatively new to this streaming affair. I don't stream very often. I would like to stream more often. It's, after all, how I started my horror journeys. My first ever real Let's Play series is Amnesia: Machine for Pigs, which in fact are 2 live streams through the games, and I just chopped it up into parts. So, it's basically how I started. Now, let's investigate this place. Hippie junk. Looks like a moon. Oop. TC. TC, that tells me something, but what? Was that a shop owner or so? Oh yeah, this is the sign that I saw. Gowl. Still not sure what gowl is.
We have a winner. Found a phone.
But does it work?
This could be our way out. Mine's dead.
Well, that shocked her when he slammed the phone down.
Shit!
Oh, just...
Whoa! Hey! Take it easy.
Can you stop reacting to every setback like a child? Look here. The cable is missing.
There's got to be a cable here someplace.
Anger issues. Shouldn't really be a teacher if you do stuff like that. You're gonna go through much more stress during your school day. My humble opinion. Wait, what? Oh, okay. DC. You can text using this. I didn't know you could do this with landline for phones. Dope. The main entrance.
Don't give up. I feel we're about to find something.
It's not like Angela to say something reassuring.
Keep looking.
The curator, the Alexander, told us that the paintings could... Oh, never mind, it's not one of those paintings, it's just the certificate. But there were paintings that could foresee the future or warn us against the future. Ooh, all the dust. Little Hope Police Department. On January 16th, 1972, officers George Reynolds and Ernie Hoffman responded to a call concerning a house fire.
What is that?
Phone. That's the house fire from the start of the game, isn't it? Ow. That was so loud.
Answer it.
Even though it shouldn't work. Yes, I got this.
I can do this.
Be careful.
It's a phone call.
Don't stress it, Professor.
It's the past.
What can you hear?
woman.
Voices from the
She
past.
sounds real upset.
You have to calm whoever it is down. You'll get nothing if they're hysterical.
They didn't even have phones back in the day. Is this the court? I can help you.
Okay, cool it, will you please?
Probably not, but
I can help you out here, but before I can do that, you need to tell me where you are. Push
yeah,
further.
it is. I heard
What
accuse.
the fuck is
I
going
heard
on?
accuse. This is the trial. She can maybe hear our voice, but
I'm on it. Tell me exactly where you are. Are you in town someplace?
I don't think that they can hear us at all. Oh. Oh God, it's because of us that oh. This did not help her case.
Get off of me!
Oh, they pulled all of us back. Okay, good, now they can observe this as well. Yes, her talking about seeing me there did not help her case. It's like, oh, you're a witch for sure now. And that I do feel bad for.
Come here, girl. I would speak with you.
That was Mary, right?
I cannot talk of our secret. Eternal damnation awaits if you do. We have an understanding, do we not?
No evil word shall leave my lips.
Should you breathe a word, or the edge of a word about the other things,
What are you doing?
then I will come to you in the black of some terrible night, and bring a reckoning that will shudder you.
Now, Reverend, let us begin. Enough time has gone.
Are you a pedophile?
Go be with your kin. I beseech this court, and good Judge Wyman, do not be fooled by the protestations of the accused. The devil is the master of deceit.
So we got a phone call, and now we can actually see.
They can do little else.
I solemnly swear before God, I am innocent of all.
She sort of pulled us into it because she wants to show us.
What the hell should we do?
Stay quiet. Stay quiet. Or maybe they can see us again.
Quiet. Just let this play out. See what happens.
I mean no offense, Reverend Carver. I do not believe any of my neighbors. Those who know me best will speak out against
Maybe
me.
we have to.
They
Maybe
know
they can
I
see
am,
her.
that I side with the righteous.
I will not be caught in the web of your
Or they believe that she summoned us.
The devil hides himself where he is least expected.
My wife is no devil's plaything, Reverend.
It's a dilemma.
I beg the court's forgiveness, but I stand by my statement. My wife Amy is innocent.
I respectfully ask this good court to pay no mind to the words of a man whose very home is foul with the stench of brimstone.
Approach. Approach you.
I beg you, good judge, let us conclude our business here without further ado, lest we afford the forces of darkness the opportunity to bend these proceedings to their will.
No!
Mary?
Mary, my sister, what ails you?
What the? Stay out of this.
What have you done to this child? You have bound an innocent girl into a pact with the devil himself. The poor creature seems possessed. No doubt you're doing.
It's not true, Reverend. Why have you taken against me so?
We will see the truth of it.
I should have gone the other.
Lay your hands on Mary. Let us see what occurs. If I am correct, your touch will release her from this affliction.
What ails you?
It must be so, if you are the one who bewitched her.
Leave her alone.
Leave her alone!
Who speaks?
Who's there?
God preserve us.
The master cannot help you now. It is too late.
Your master.
They are here among us. They are here among us.
Is it beheadment that they're going for?
What
Because
more
it-
proof is needed that the devil walks among us in Little Hope? Take heed and pray. The devil is here in this very room.
Did she smile?
Protect yourselves.
Oh no,
Seek
never
out the
mind.
Lord.
It looked like she smiled. It looked like they were going to behead her because they put her down on her knees.
What the hell was that shit? Was that for real? Didn't the witch trials happen centuries ago?
Most of them over 300 years ago.
Then how come we just saw one?
Like I say, I have no good explanation.
It said witch trials of the 1600s.
Believe how much that woman looked like me. How in the hell is that even possible? When you first told me, I thought you were messing with me, or
Are you a descendant?
But seeing that woman for myself was a whole world of weirdness.
Maybe she's a descendant of one of those
girl who had some
witches.
kind of seizure. What do you think was going on there?
That's the girl I saw in the woods.
I know that little girl. She's the one me and Angela saw back in the woods.
That woman, my double? What's she looking at if the trial goes against her?
The sentence for confirmed witches in Little Hope was always brutal. Violence,
Execution.
drowning, hanging, burning.
That's what on the picture. Drowning with a chair where they were tied. Yeah, she's probably not.
Were often malicious, made by someone with a grudge, or by meddling liars, like that little girl, who took perverse pleasure in poisoning their own communities.
The Revenant probably forced her to be a witness. Otherwise, that the girl was threatened. It seemed like she was blackmailed.
Come on.
It was her or the old. She wouldn't understand what happened to the other lady. I think.
She knows exactly how serious it is.
No,
The woman on trial?
I don't think so.
Angela 2.0? She seemed like she saw us.
1.0.
So did some of the others.
Yeah, she reaches out.
You're right about that.
Her face
They
is
definitely saw us.
A little kid.
her face is rotten and all, and reaches out and pulls us into the past.
Especially back then.
Dream up all the excuses you want for that little kid. I don't trust her one little bit.
We can't explain how we happened to see each other.
He knows
How do
something
you
though.
expect some little
I
girl
think.
from 300 years ago to wrap her head around it?
That woman, my double, was very distressed,
My
almost
double.
traumatized.
Yeah. It was tough to watch for sure.
I'm not gonna say anything to that because I just agree with
That
him.
little brat looked just like Daniel and Taylor. What the hell does all this mean?
Was that a knock?
Hey, Professor! You in there?
Come on, let's go. Hey, Taylor, we're in here.
Oh, welcome back, Alex.
Doors!
Nice to have you back.
We can't either. They must be locked. Let's all try to force the handle. In 3, 2, 1.
So we're reunited now.
Hey, Professor.
Oh shit, he looked happy to see her,
Think you get us out of here?
Nah, big fat nothing back
which
there.
is good.
Just a pile of junk.
Still think splitting up was a smart move?
Oh, come on now.
Say I'm now more open
It's his
to other
personality.
options.
I'm glad you two are finding this funny. Personally, I think we're in deep shit here.
You know what happened to your double, right? She was accused of witchcraft.
Not just accused, tried, found guilty, and condemned.
We need to know what that woman is facing. What's going to happen to her next?
Condemned?
But
He
how
said
do we
it.
even begin to find that out?
She's just curious. She wants the rest of the
We've already
story.
gone down those paths. Maybe the answer lies down the one path we haven't taken yet.
Execution site?
What the hell?
So yeah, Alex, I don't know how long you were gone, but I feel like
Fucking crazy. We have no clue what we're getting ourselves into.
it's building to something.
Trial, strange girl, Angela's double. Feels like it's all building towards something.
Only question is, are we headed someplace good or bad? And bad is probably very, very bad.
I think bad, yes. It's a bad evil in this place. Oh, what I was saying, Alex, I don't know how long you were gone, but what I believe so far, you see these rotted faces pull the characters into the past to help them, to show them the truth of the past. Let's see. Andrew moved toward Mary, which upset John. Andrew shared John's optimism over finding a phone in the police station. John was impressed with Andrew's ability to throw rocks at windows. Why did it have to be in the middle of the window? It's a freaking rock against the window. John was not happy to find out that Andrew has a gun. Only Andrew was happy that Andrew had a gun. Irritable, I noticed. Rational, you were irrational, wrecking that place because the phone was unplugged. Right, though. Very old.
The fog is getting worse.
Yeah, it's on and off, isn't it? What have we here? Very withered. Looks like a wanted sign. Oh. Hail rock and roll. Dulce periculum, father of fire, jeweled curse, the roadhouse, 322 Palmyra. That reminds me of a game I called Palmyra Orphanage, which took place in Russia. So I guess it's a Russian word for something. 2:50 admission, I suppose. 8 p.m. Saturday, February 12th.
Daniel.
That's cheap.
You need to see this.
What is it?
You've been keeping your career as a guitar player under wraps?
What the? How is that even possible?
That is, maybe it's just a very lookalike, but I don't feel good about finding so many lookalikes right now. Definitely interested in what your take will be. I had my suspicions, but didn't see them through. Wait and see if you go that route, though. Go that route? I didn't like the thought of that, but yes, so far, since I don't know how long you were gone, but like they keep pulling us into the past. And there was a girl, Mary, who could see us, but she couldn't see, the others couldn't see us for the most part, but she could see us. So she has a gift that allows her to see into the future. Okay, this is going back, isn't it? Let's see here. I'm so bad with orientation. Ah, it's a little memorial. Tilly Johnson, 1836 to 1858. A promising young author who died tragically after writing her first novel. It's weird. Oh, that's a piece of the memorial just broken off on the ground next to it. You can hear owls. Oh, this is a perfect candidate for a haunted house, but we are not allowed to approach. Why is everyone so afraid of breaking in? Okay, we can't go there. I think that the fog is too thick. Let's head over this bridge. Oh, that's right. We didn't go over the bridge. We jumped off because of this one guy on a bike. Looks creepy how this one person's standing here. Looks like a ghost.
Maybe the fog was the reason for the diversion. We were never meant to make it out of here. I can't see for shit.
Jesus! The water looks black. I don't want to go anywhere near it.
That means it's deep. Yeah, the bridge is not very stable. Expired, one would say.
Okay. Who's first up?
Professor, you keep telling us you're in charge, so...
Let's check our options. Let's be rational.
Maybe we need to check all our other options first.
Right. Thought so.
Come on.
No, let's not be hasty. So... No one like that.
I want off this bridge as fast as possible.
Yeah, okay, maybe we shouldn't stand around. Yeah, not as fast as if you're falling off.
You lead.
How many times can Taylor go down in reputation? And yeah, I feel like it's said like 3 or 4 times the reputation with her declined through this one single cutscene. She was that impressed. Yeah, we need to stick to the framework.
Hey!
Oh, the fog is thickening once again.
My God, what do we do?
We can't stay here.
Oh, you can hear that. Not now.
In this year of our Lord, 1692, we are here present to bear witness to a just execution.
No!
It's not just at all.
Amy is declared guilty of consorting with the devil, and is to be drowned as a
In my
witness
opinion,
of
no execution is just.
Let us pray in silence for her soul.
But that's a different
I've done no wrong.
story.
I am no witch. I do not deserve death. I beg you.
What's going on? Why do you look like Angela?
Your words have little meaning to me, but I beg you. Help me.
I'm not sure if this is going to do good or bad for her. But, well, she's about to get executed, so we might as well try to interfere as much as possible.
The devil is in the wind, seeking to help his own. He would release her from the chains. Isaac, let us conclude our business here swiftly. The will of the court must be imposed before...
She's going to be executed right either way. She's going to get executed ASAP either way.
You must bind her tightly.
Oh yeah, they want to drown her. Can we do something? Can we do something? This is where the bridge was. And there was no bridge at that time.
Isaac,
I am innocent.
fulfill the will of the court.
Help me.
Send this witch back into the lap of her master, lest he come for us all.
Little Hope is already lost, shrouded in evil. But not as you claim from witchcraft or outside demons. We have poison from within.
You will not save yourself with riddles.
There is no riddle. The devil takes many forms. You know that better than any. In Little Hope, he has hid himself under a shroud of innocence, taken the form of a child by accuser. While Mary still draws breath, Little Hope remains.
There is something weird about Mary.
There lies your evil reference in your very face.
Maybe that is what he means. Can we do anything? Anything at all? Yeah, I think Mary, the Reverend might know that Mary has a spiritual friend. In the prequel, I say, in the intro of the game, we saw this same girl.
What did you see?
She had some sort of spiritual friend with her.
I don't know how to tell you.
Maybe this is a secret that the Reverend wants to, blackmails her about. Your double. Just called your double now.
Pushed into the river in chains. She drowned.
Your double. But I think some people deserve the death sentence, but only the worst of the worst. I am undecided. In America, I am neutral at best. In the rest of the world, I oppose the death penalty at all times, basically. It's...
Get on down here.
I see no... Like, I don't want to... I'm not usually a very political person or anything either, but like... Let's take in countries where the death penalty is imposed. Like, there's mostly only negative sides by it, and it also costs way more on the taxpayers than it does life imprisonment. So, but I see what you mean, and I appreciate every... Oh.
What is that thing? Get away from it! Run!
Looks like black goo.
Look out! Shit! Don't leave me behind!
Oh no. Oh no, she's not very sporty, is she?
Hold on, hold on.
Rescue her, rescue her. She can't get up by herself.
Hold on.
The same as in the intro, she can't get up, he can't find a way.
Jump up and grab onto me.
I trust you.
Okay, I trust you.
Come. Come on. Come on, come on. Oh no, that's the wrong button, that's the wrong button! Oh, no.
You're almost up.
No, 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 no! Oh god, dragon. I pressed the top button. That's a Super Nintendo version. Nintendo version, not Xbox. Xbox is left. The chains are autonomous. Oh, it's like the witch. She's tied to this curse. Derisive. Oh, she's drowned. She's drowned. She's suffering the same fate, basically. I hate the thing where I have to tab stuff repeatedly because I suck at it.
Angela, no! No way.
I'm sorry, Angela. I failed you both in the both QuickTime events.
This is impossible.
Yeah, she's being pulled out there. Like her double. Fuck.
We need to get out of here right now.
I didn't like her, but obviously no one deserves... Well, she didn't deserve to die. In my opinion, no one deserves to die, but... Dang. I really, really wanted to save her. So is the Curator gonna bitch me out about this?
Well, your group seems to have suffered a loss. That was terrible, but avoidable.
Thank you.
You know that. You're aware of the expression, a fate worse than death. Never mind. Let's focus on the future, on those still present. As the stakes seem to have been elevated, that gun might prove to be a lifesaver.
Why didn't I use the gun?
Or the precise opposite.
We will see what is to come.
Interesting theories. Maybe you're choosing to believe Daniel's theory, that they're already dead. My dream was lengthened after life. Oh, then began the tempest to my soul. I passed, methought, the melancholy flood with that sour ferryman, which poets write of unto the kingdom of perpetual night. It's possible, I suppose. Maybe the bus driver can shed some light. This must be very confusing for you right now. Doppelgangers, witches, ghosts, death, and demons. What could possibly tie all of these souls together? I dare say we'll find out. I have been granted permission to give you a single hint. Tempted?
No.
You're going it alone. Brave. Independent.
Brave or stupid.
Foolish.
Yeah, as you said, maybe foolish, but... I went in there, I did some mistakes. I'm gonna solve them myself.
As terrifying as it might be, you should get back to it.
I feel so bad. That poor woman, her life was in my hands. I let her down.
Wait! What the fuck? I mean, what did that thing do to her?
I think it drowned Angela. Dragged her under the water.
It drowned her before she was under the water.
Fuck. Breathe. Don't beat yourself up.
With the water that the original, well, the doppelganger breathed in from before. I tried to help her, but I failed.
I tried to get to her and pull her up, but the bank was too steep, and I couldn't help her.
It's okay. You did everything you could.
I hope he understands that I didn't help him first.
Daniel, get to us.
You're much more fit. You can climb. You have a greater chance of. He's so ominous. He has a better chance of climbing up himself. She seemed helpless. She seems older. She doesn't seem to be very strong and capable of fleeing from supernatural predators. Find a route out of the graveyard. I believe I will conclude the live stream at this point. I believe I've gotten somewhat far, almost 3 hours, 2.5 maybe if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. Your Alex is worse at the quick time events. Well, we'll see about that. Well, I didn't do it that bad, I think. I'm not even used to using a controller. But yeah, at first I tapped the top. Which is why on the Xbox controller. Because I was a Super Nintendo boy. And I also play a lot of Nintendo Switch, which follows the Super Nintendo scheme of having the X at the top, not at the side like the Xbox. So once I realized, I switched to the right position. And the second time around, when I had a second chance to redeem myself, I just couldn't hit it fast enough. I suck at repeated pushing of buttons. And that's probably going to haunt me. This decision is going to, well, this performance is going to haunt me for the rest of the game. But I am going to conclude the stream for now, and I will continue possibly tomorrow. I'm not sure, tomorrow or next week. Maybe tomorrow afternoon. I haven't decided yet. Actually, I might be able to do it tomorrow at 4 p.m. British time. I'll probably continue then. Okay, so thank you very much for watching and have a pleasant night. And thank you, Alex. Thank you for tuning in. I hope I quenched some of your curiosity of my insights and blind impressions and letting people in this game down. I'm putting the controller there, not touching it. But yes, thank you very much for watching and have a pleasant night.